Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen here on YouTube. Welcome to another live video every Friday on the channel at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so 8 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. I do a live video with my friends in the chat, and it is a video all about reselling online. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. There are so many friendly people in there ready to welcome you. If you're new to me, I'm Quenby and I'm a part-time reseller. I've been selling on eBay almost 10 years and Poshmark for a little over 2 years. I realized today I have over 1,000 items listed on eBay. That's a lot. I sell mostly clothing and accessories, shoes, jewelry, handbags, that kind of stuff. But in the chat, you are going to find resellers that sell anything and everything. And you'll find resellers to network with here in the chat who sell on all the different platforms. So if you want to learn about selling on Etsy or eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, we even have some people that sell on Facebook Marketplace and do local sales. We have people that sell on Peterson. So we try and represent all the different marketplaces and all the different options for reselling online, whether you're full-time or part-time. I see some friends starting to come into the chat. Makes me so excited. I am so happy to see you. I have so much to check in with you about the week, friends. So give me a check-in about your week. What has your week in reselling been like? It is Friday, December 18th, 1 week until Christmas. And friends, Christmas falls on a Friday this year, so we will not be doing live at 5. It'll be the first one I've missed in like 2 months or more. I missed one in October when I was evacuated, so I thought that was a pretty good excuse. But otherwise, I'm here for it. I'm here to see my friends, and you'll find that the people who show up in this chat, most of them show up almost every Friday because it's a great place to network with people, to make friends, to build your community, but also to get a lot of knowledge about reselling online and to share anything you're doing. So make sure if you are in the chat or you're watching right now to introduce yourself, tell people what your username is, tell them where do you live in the country, what do you sell. If you have any questions about reselling online, we would love to answer them. So let me say hi to friends. I see 28 friends in our first 2 minutes. That's gotta be a record. I really appreciate you spending some time with me on Friday. I'm gonna start out big, you guys, because I know what is on the minds of many resellers right now is shipping. There are reports on every platform from everyone and everywhere about USPS shipping delays, shipping nightmares, lost packages. That affects people who are shipping out items. So let me know your experience with that. You know me, I like to keep it positive, so you know I've got a hopeful spin on everything, but I want to validate if you're having problems with that, and I want to hear what it's like for you. But first, I'm going to say hi to Jesse Peterson. I'm first. Well, you were here at 3:30. I wonder if Jessie got the time wrong because that's pretty darn early, because it might be like maybe she's like mountain time or something. But here's my girl Holly at Hunter Ryan, who almost always holds that first spot. I think it clears because I posted at 2:30 and now it's gone. Hoping I can stay awake. I took my night meds already because my back and nerve burn and spasms are really bad today. Oh, Holly, sending you some love. It sounds like you are not feeling great. And I just want to say that there are so many of us in this community who are reselling who have struggles with health issues. It's a great gig because you get to work from home. You get to work and push hard when you feel good. And then when you don't feel good, hey, you're your boss. You can rest. So there are many of us struggling with chronic pain issues and other things. So here is my girl Lisette. Happy Friday. These are my Friday shoulders. I think, was it Heidi from Restyle Secrets who first coined the Friday shoulders? I definitely like merch with the Friday shoulders. Lori Jean is here. How are things going there in Florida? Are you affected by the storms? Let us know in the, what about you, Lisette, right there in Massachusetts? I know you got some snow, and it's just the start of the winter season there. Oh, it's Charlene. Eyelett Dreams Reseller. Hello, I've been looking forward to seeing you all, and here we are. And you know what's funny is I was just here on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it was 4 days ago that we spent an hour together. I do want to do a special shout out and thank you to the guests who were here with me on Monday. There was a live video It was our holiday co-worker party, and I had Holly from Hunter Ryan and Lisette from New England Betty Boop, or Posh is My Purpose. And I had Birdie Looks, Nicole, and we also had Barbara Babash. Did I get everybody? I hope so. We did giveaways. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. We had such a fun time. James was going to make it, but he wasn't feeling well. Debra Anderson's here. How is life in Texas, and how is it going with reselling? How are you guys doing? Like slow sales? What is selling for you? Some people have said it's kind of slow for them in December. Other people think other people are having a good time, so let me know. It's Michelle from Courageously Thriving. You definitely want to go over there and find her on Instagram. She does Instagram lives. Super positive, supportive, encouraging woman. I'm so glad we're becoming reseller friends and hooking up in these great reseller community events. Definitely say hi to her. But Bet is here. Hi all from snowy PA with a little snowflake and a little snowman. What's it like there for you? And has it affected your shipping or being able to get to the post office? How does the weather like that? If you live in extreme weather, that might affect your reselling business. Okay, I know there's a lot of conversation, but let me say hi to Debbie R. Hi, Quemby and friends. Loved the Monday night office party. Good to be here tonight. I'm so glad to see you again. And here's my Nicole. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I'm really getting excited to meet new friends. That was one of the great things for me about our holiday office party. If you're wondering, like, why is she saying holiday office party? It's because whenever I worked in organizations, like I worked at hospice for like 10 years, and every holiday time there'd be a holiday party and people would bring cookies and they'd wear like dress up in their holiday sweaters and we'd play music and it was like our holiday event. I'm like, well, I work for myself. How am I going to have that now? So we did one online and it was really fun. And Nicole was there. So I'm getting to know Nicole even more. I love it. I want to have all of you on at some point. So then the people in the chat can get to know you even better too, right? It just builds and solidifies our reselling community. Sarah Lee Coleman is here, one of my favorite vintage sellers. And she says, hi, Quemby, I'm so happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. Mickle Pickle Pie, one of my favorites, is here. Hello, everyone. Ooh, so many good friends joining. Jojo made it. Good evening, beautiful people. How's it going with you, Jojo? Rhonda Creek says, good evening, everyone. And here's my mama. Hey, wait, the mother. Ha, ha, ha. Me first. Are we funny? Happy holidays to all of you, Grateful Babette. I swear we've got to get help for you to change your username to Grateful Babette. Say hello to my mom. We've got to get some videos going again, but I'm coming to you from Northern California. We just got on our phones today, severe alerts are about COVID stuff. We are in another shutdown. So anything that was open, like outdoor dining, closed again. I'm going to see if thrift stores are going to be open this weekend or not. I usually do a thrift store Christmas. I've been very careful about going out. If they are open, they're limiting how many people can be in the store at one time. I don't remember. It's like 30% capacity or something. So we are in it. I'm glad I was able to shop online this year. Reseller Wendy's here and says, I'm actually here early. So great to see you. Okay, trees love to resale. Tree love to resale. Oh man, I need help with this stuff. I am just the worst. Great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And Style on Sale is here saying hi to everybody. Okay, Jacob. Happy Friday, y'all. Hi, Quemby. You know what I've noticed about Jacob? He was here Monday too, and he just has the best sense of humor. Like, he's really funny, so he's fun to have in the chat. Bariatric Blonde Shell. Hey, fabulous people. I love that username. What's the story with that? Did someone like draw you as a cartoon? Flip It Good is here saying, hi, look at that adorable picture. Is that your son? Or give me the story with that. Terry is here. Terry, I want to acknowledge you. You've been showing up for the Friday Lives. You've been to you've got it like at least the last 4 or 5 in a row, right? I really appreciate that commitment. We love seeing you. Okay, so much good combo is happening. Cynthia is here. She's saying hello to people. So good. Did I see James? Where'd he go? There he is. Leslie, I am this weekend making moves. I didn't see Leslie. Oh, and here's Heidi. Restyle Secrets. Heidi is here. So good to see you. Heidi, do you think it was you that coined the Friday shoulders when I was doing them? I thought it was you, but I might be mistaken. Leslie's here from A Reseller's Passion saying hi to everybody. You definitely want to be over on her channel. I was over there this week because she put out a video on how to grow on Instagram. And I would like to grow on Instagram. I think there's great opportunity there to use that social media platform to make friends, to connect, but also to sell stuff, to promote whatever it is you're doing in your online business. I struggle with making time for it, and I feel like I'm not over there enough. I try. I got messages, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't been on there in 2 days to do messages, so I'm going to try. I put up my first Instagram TV thanks to Leslie. I was like, Quimby, just figure out how to do it. It was kind of not done that well, but I'm more of a done, not perfect girl. Where do you fall on that continuum? It's like, you know, this is not brain surgery. This is posting something on Instagram. Take a little risk. You're going to mess it up, which I kind of did, whatever. But it's like, I'd rather have it, get it done, learn from it, do better next time. I'm just sort of a dive in sort of person. All right, so much great conversation. I can't wait to get into it. Karen at Red Survivals, I've missed you recently. Where have you been? What have you been up to? It's awful here, so I bet you guys are talking. These are my East Coast buds, so I get you guys are talking about the weather. Okay, I think I've said hi to most people. If I didn't, and Flip It Good said, yes, that's my son. He's 13 now. Oh my God, he must be what, like 4 in that picture? My son is 9 and in 4th grade. How can it be? Lisette says 22 degrees here in Massachusetts. We had 12 inches of snow last night. So my family's from Massachusetts. They're all living in Massachusetts and New Hampshire now. I am the one who came out to California. And it was like, I'm going to rub it in. Get ready, East Coasters. What was it like, babe? What was it like, 65 degrees today or something? Sunny, just beautiful. A little crisp, like you needed a fleece, but... And it's like, that's one of the reasons I live here. However, the trade-off is it is extremely expensive here. There's a lot of trade-offs. So I sometimes fantasize about moving back to the East Coast. I'm definitely going to visit all my friends there for sure. Leslie says, Quimby, I'm definitely done, not perfect. That's where I am. I've just sort of learned, you know, there are certain things you need to put more time and energy to because they need to be closer to perfect. But I think things like making your first few YouTube videos, posting on Instagram, they don't have to be perfect. Just put yourself out there a little bit at a time. Check out Leslie's channel for more education on how to do that. Okay, now I have a lot to say. I thanked my people that were here on Monday. I reminded you guys, if you didn't catch that live, to go back and watch it. It's so fun. We did giveaways. I sent out my giveaway. It just felt so good. I gave away like a little... a Grateful Queen, my first merch went out today. It was kind of funny. It was like a tote bag for going to the post office. It's made of canvas. It actually wasn't that bad, and it had my logo on it. I got sucked into buying it when I bought my business cards, and they offer you all these deals on the way out. So that was my giveaway. I had some poly mailers, so I sent it off to my winner today, and that just felt so good to do. I definitely want to do more giveaways. I've done a couple on Instagram, but I'd like to work it into our YouTube community, maybe our Friday Live more, if anyone else wants to. I mean, it just feels so good to give something away. James is saying, hey, Babette, friends are chatting. Let me just see if anyone else came in, and then I'm going to move on up to this great conversation. How are you guys doing with the USPS thing? I think we should talk about it because there are people that message me, and it's up for everybody. Joy 2020 is here. 65F is shorts weather. Yeah. Oh, I know. If you're on the East Coast and it's like a nice kind of day, you'll go out there in your shorts. But around here, yeah, I see people wearing shorts all year round. We're pretty lucky. I'm in Northern. I'm not in Southern California, so it's not perfect all the time. We get a lot of rain. It does get down to be pretty cold at night. We'll get frost and everything. Okay, I'm going back on up here because I think I said hi to most people. I just want to see if there's any comments here that can be part of our reselling conversation. Bariatric Blonde Shell says, and give us your first name and tell us where you're from. And if you've told us before, remind us because it's a lot of new friends. We have 51 people watching. Hopefully, if you're watching, you're leaving a comment in the chat and saying, here's, hi guys, I live here. I sell on this platform. Just take a risk, be brave, and put yourself out there because it's a seriously welcoming community. Special shout out to Lisette and James who help moderate the chat too. They're really helpful. I think they have the little blue wrench if I'm right. The holiday party was lit. So nice to meet everyone. I had such a good time. I'm going to do that again. It's hard to juggle. There was 5 of us. I did my best with that, but yeah, we had a good time. Oh, I have a super chatty from Debra Anderson. You sweetheart. That's so nice of you. Here it is. I'm going to figure $5 super chat. My channel is monetized. Things like super chat keep me able to go. Keep doing what I do. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, look, it's Christy Blocker. Hello, reselling family. So great to see you, Christy. How are things in your reselling world? Debra Anderson, also put your closet, your Posh closet in. I know she has more than one closet. I think maybe you could talk a little bit about that, but make sure to put your Posh closet in. She has some really cute stuff over there on her Posh closet. So if you are looking for a little present for yourself, head on over, put your closets in. Because also, I don't know if this happens with you guys, but you know, Christmas, I end up doing a lot of shopping for everyone. I love it. And then I'm seeing kind of things I'm like, oh, I should be Christmas shopping, but I would really love that kimono. Let me put it on my like list. And then I'm off for 2 weeks, you know, on break, and I end up kind of going in there and getting some stuff. We have to treat ourselves too. So it's okay to buy some stuff for yourself as well. Melissa's here from Vandi's Closet. Hey guys, we've done a couple fun collabs, Melissa and I. We recently did a Thredup unboxing. What was that, like 2 weeks ago? I got a really good box. I have a lot of inventory on hand right now, guys. I've got to I've got a lot of boxes coming in. I've got to be, I want to list more. I need to up my listing goal is what I wanted to say. Flip It Good says, oh my God, I'm from SoCal and I miss my Jimmy Buffett Christmas. Charlene says, I fly by the seat of my pants usually. I mean, I wouldn't describe myself that way. Like I run a little anxious sometimes and I can be a little bit like, I like things a certain way. I'm not like a whatever goes. My partner Peter is super flexible and I could learn more from him, but I don't have to have things like perfect in order to do them. And Antique Boutique says it's been 50s and high 40s here in Galveston. Crazy cold for us. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I just saw something I wanted. And Debra Anderson says, I used to be a perfectionist type A. Now I'm reformed. I know one of my favorite speakers who I do talk a lot about. She seems to come up every week or so, Brene Brown. She calls perfectionism the 20-ton shield because it's just such a weight on a person to feel like they have to do things really well if they're going to do them. Now, when I was in graduate school, did I get a little bit perfectionist around like writing my research stuff? Oh, yes, I did. Because in that case, that was something that on the continuum needed to be a little bit more perfect. I was a research student. I actually won my graduate fair with my research that I wrote when I was in graduate school on providing grief support to kids in schools. I wrote a grant. And I actually wrote the grant and then created a position using my graduate school thesis. But that was like, I got a little bit like perfectionist on things like that because that stuff really matters. But a lot of us carry over that perfectionism to places that don't necessarily need it. They don't need that level. You know, you can get away with like your Instagram photo that you put up on your feed, make it look good. It's branding. You know, make it look how you want it to, but don't spend an hour on it and therefore you only post once a month because it just takes you too long. Like that's not where you need that level of perfectionism. Does that make sense? Okay, going on up here, going so much good chatting going on. And what I love about you guys is the chatting with each other. That's just so great. Nicole says, I can't believe my baby girl is about to turn 2 in 14 days. Oh my gosh. One of the things I got to learn about Nicole at Birdie Looks when she was on the show on Monday, she is a mother of 2 small kids. And she has a job, or like a regular job, and she runs a reselling business. She's just hustling. She is doing a lot of amazing work. So it's good for me because it's like, okay, Quemby, there are other people like Nicole. Look what she's managing. Look what she's doing. You can give yourself another little nudge in this direction. Not to compare to anybody because that's not helpful. but to reflect and say, okay, where am I at? I'm super inspired by Nicole. I'd like to be more a little bit like Nicole. And this was one of my favorite things I wanted to share with you guys. When you were here on Monday, do you remember all the giveaways? And I was talking about how, like, I've never won anything. Like, I never win anything. My son Torvald wins every raffle at school. He just wins stuff. I never win. So I was talking about that, and people were sharing how they win in ways they've won. And I was sharing how I never do. And then I won Nicole's Instagram giveaway. And it was a Jomar gift card for $100. Like, an awesome giveaway. I am so grateful. I mean, I couldn't believe I won. Oh, another super chatty. Let me see if I can find it. This chat is crazy. You guys are so awesome chatting. Eyelett Dreams Reseller has given me a $6 super chat. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. In case anyone's wondering, a YouTuber with a channel like mine with like 2,000 subscribers, you know, there are a lot of myths, I think, out there about YouTube, and I try and be as transparent as I can, but I also have good boundaries around sharing around things. But my lives, just so you know, I make about $2 on them. Like, when I go to my revenue and I check my lives, I get paid from YouTube ads and things about $2. So in case you're sitting there being like, oh, they make so much money, those YouTubers. No, you have to do YouTube because you love YouTube. You have to do YouTube because you want to be a part of something you want. You have a voice. You have something you want to share, something you want to bring to the community. It takes a long time, I think, to really build and have it be like a major financial booster in your life. I'm sharing that with you because many of you in this chat have talked to me about maybe wanting to start a YouTube channel or struggling to grow your YouTube channel. So I'm just trying to be real with you and let you know, like, hey, here's a little bit of what it's like for me over here. It is a process. I'd love to hear from any of you that have a YouTube channel or are trying to grow it or have a bigger channel or a little channel. Let me know your experience, but just letting you know a little bit about what it's like over here. And speaking of that, I was over on Eyelett Dreams Reseller channel. You have to go find her on YouTube. She's from Canada. She has the best accent. I just know we're going to be great friends when we meet. She's just adorable, and she's just starting a YouTube channel, and I love it because she's new, and she's just putting her videos out there. She's just talking to you, and it's like, I'm so inspired by that. You're just like diving in, trying it out, and they're really fun to watch. And she was talking about being at the cash register paying, and she called it a till. She's like, I went up to the till, and no one I know calls it a till. It was adorable. Okay, Bora Bora Jen made it. Good to see you, girl. Really had fun the other night with the Christmas party. Thank you again at Birdie for the Thredup gift card I won. That's right, Birdie. Birdie looks, Nicole is a generous-hearted woman. She's given out all this great stuff. Go over and find her on Instagram and on YouTube. Jesse Peterson made it and is talking to some friends in the chat. So, oh, good. Terry's here. Evolving Always Productions. I'm just putting content out there. What happens, happens. Maybe you could talk a little bit more about how that is for you, because not everybody feels like they can do it that way. And I think it might be helpful. You know, like, it's the same thing. Like, do you want to start selling on eBay or a different platform? And you're like, it's like, try not to freeze up, friends. Just like, try to be gentle enough with yourself to allow yourself to try something new. Take a little bit of a risk. Don't go crazy and go out there and spill all your guts and everything. No. Still have good boundaries, but allow yourself to try something. And you're not going to be great at it in the beginning. Although Terry at Evolving Ways always is great at it right from the beginning. I mean, her YouTube channel is kind of newer. I think she has a much more going on over on Instagram. She's built that more, but she is having all these interviews on her channel, and they are good conversations. So I got to get over there and see. I hope I didn't miss anything. There's Barbara Babash. Hi all. Sorry I'm late. How's it going, Barbara? Barbara was on our Monday Live, and she gave away super generous one of those long chomp bags, and it was just great to get to see Barbara and like talk with her a little bit more. So say hello to her. Nicole says, thank you for your kind words. You inspire me all the time. Your consistency with YouTube, your ability to host lives, your transparency, you're amazing. Oh my gosh. I'll take a minute to blush now. I just do what I do. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate those words. you just got to show up and do you. And like, if you want to learn more about that, go find Leslie's channel at A Reseller's Passion, and she will educate you all about how to just do you. Show up as you are. You can't be Quimby. You can't be Nicole. You can't be Barbara Babash. You can only do you. Like, don't try and be anybody else. Try and show up with your personality, your gifts, whatever you've got. You got to bring that out. Let's see what Cynthia says. Cynthia says, love that, Terry. You are amazing. We've got a very encouraging group here. And I really appreciate that. Like, what we've created on the Friday Live in our chat is very welcoming, supportive, creative. No one's hoarding information. No one's just talking about themselves, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I want you to promote yourself. It's a great place to do it here. That's good business, friends. But I love how you're all willing to be there for each other. And Evolving always says, Birdie looks, you're so right about Quimby. Here's Leslie says, yes, show up as your true, authentic self. That's all you can do, friends. You know, don't try and be anything else. Don't say, oh, I love the way Leslie does it. I'm going to go over there. It's like, no, just get on there and be yourself. That's what people want to see. I did a post on Instagram about vulnerability this week on Instagram. And that's some of what I was trying to get across is people want to see the real you. They, you know, we get to see tons of polished pictures on Instagram and on YouTube and then perfection and the people with all their package stacks. And that's great. That inspires us. I love that stuff. I love beautiful pictures. I love it all. But people want to see a little bit of who you really are and a little bit of vulnerability, a little bit of your struggle, a little bit of your realness, you know, like you with your messy bun hair or whatever. That's what people want to see. It's very hard for a lot of us to show it ourselves, but we want to see it in other people. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Ambicurious says, all right, paying attention to the chat more. Hello. No, it's Amberlicious, right? Amberlicious. I think I've been saying Amber Curious. I really do apologize. It's Amberlicious. I'm really trying. There's something about the chat that I'm struggling with in terms of like seeing names and stuff. So please bear with me. It's not on purpose. Okay. I'm looking up here to see what I missed because there's so much good stuff. Madelynn Adams. Hey, girl. I've thought about starting YouTube, but even just talking on my Instagram stories makes me nervous. So you got to respect that's where you are at. You can't be too much farther than you're at. Starting on Instagram stories, that is a great place. Start there. And then if you're doing that for a while and you're like, oh, you know what? I kind of get the hang of this a little bit. Maybe I'll try something else. I mean, there's that comfort zone and then there's a little bit of our edge. And you don't want to put yourself and blow out way too far over your edge, oversharing on social media or whatever, and then have like a vulnerability hangover and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I feel so uncomfortable now. That's not healthy either. But there's your comfort zone and then there's probably a little edge next to it. And for right now, just talking on your Instagram stories, that is your edge and that's a good place to stay. And then when you get a little bit of growth, you get to reevaluate and be like, nope, I'm really happy here. Not everyone has to have a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel is not necessary to reselling. Can it help? Can it market things? Maybe. Instagram probably even more, I would think. But it's not necessary. You just got to do what feels right to you. Bariatric Blondshell says, so true. I have a channel and I just couldn't juggle both reselling and vlogs. A lot of work goes into them. It is so true. And I'm having to evaluate that for myself. Again, just to be honest, you guys, like I noticed my sales were down on eBay this month. And I'm like, what's up with that? And it's like, well, Quimby, I'm juggling. I have a 9-year-old son. I'm distance learning him. So I'm basically his teacher. I've had a lot going on in my private practice as a psychotherapist. I have more clients. And that's always going to come first because that's my full-time gig. But I've been doing a lot of YouTube. I've been doing like a live or two a week and then like a few videos because I'm having so much fun and I'm loving it. But I can't let that take away from eBay because that's my main source of income as a reseller. Although, you know what's funny, guys? For the very first time, I think I had better sales on Poshmark for the last 2 weeks than on eBay. That's never happened to me. Oh, good. Beth Tillman is here. I need to reach out for some advice. My cousin passed away Monday and left behind a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old. I'm sure you have some great ideas on how to help them cope. So Gosh, Beth, okay. Maybe you could message me, but I have another channel called The Grateful Therapist. And on the channel, The Grateful Therapist, I've got 3 videos on grief. So I would watch those. And then, Beth, I would reach out to somebody in your community, like a hospice, to find a grief support counselor who's trained in grief for the family and for the kids. It's probably way too much to go into now, but I do have a million ideas. I was a grief counselor for 10 years at hospice, and it's a big part of my private practice too. So my best advice is get a lot of help for the family. They're going to need a professional to help with the grieving process. Ooh, Charlene says, ooh, I won $50 on Poshmark. Love it or list it. I was always wondering, like, who wins those? Every day on Poshmark, I go out there and I'm like, I see that on the top of the notification bar, like these giveaways. I'm like, does anyone ever win those? I can't believe you won that. That's awesome. I want to go up and see if anybody did want to talk about the USPS stuff. For myself, so it's all over Instagram. It's some on YouTube that USPS right now in December is having like major delays on packages. We're resellers. People buy stuff from us. We ship it out. So that affects many of us. I just went to look because I knew I was doing this video, and my package is so far so good. I haven't had anything lost. I do have one late package, and I got a message from Poshmark about it. Like, they're helping me without me reaching out to them, just to say, hey, this package was late. Here's what's going on with it now. It is moving again. Is anyone else having any of that? Or are you guys, like, there's a lot of hype about it, but is no one else having issues with that? Ashley Deals is here. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. She's doing a lot of cool stuff on her channel with like wholesale boxes and stuff, or wholesale liquidation, but it's not clothes. It's like beauty supplies and all sorts of stuff. Oh, good. Here's Flip It Good. Hi, everyone. Lisa from Mooresville, North Carolina, a.k.a. Race City, USA. I sell in Poshmark, and here's her closet. Trying to cross-list and go for it with Vendu. Yay! I'm a huge Vendu fan. I have got a discount link for 25% off in my description if anyone wants to try it. If you're not cross-posting, for most people, I do think you're potentially missing out on a lot of sales. Even if you don't want to cross-post, just to use Vendu for the delete and relist, game changer, hands down. If anyone has any questions about that, I would love to help you with that. Debra Anderson, this is her Posh closet, AJ Debra 26, just one closet, but also eBay and Mercari. I'm loving Mercari. I have not been on Mercari. Has anyone else had good experiences with Mercari? That's cool. Definitely go check out Debra's closet. She's got some great stuff over there. Okay. Oh, Joy 2020 says, how about a New Year's Eve party? Gosh, why didn't I think of that? We could maybe do a New Year's Eve party with some different people. Could do it. I don't know when it falls on, but I don't ever want to do it on Friday because this is a whole separate thing, but I could do something for New Year's Eve. I also thought about every year I do vision boards, and I was thinking about maybe doing like a reseller goals setting vision board video. Allison Cooper's here. Hey, Allison, good to see you. How are things going with you? And Terry, I live in Illinois, right on the mighty Mississippi River. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. So what's your experience with Mercari? Let's talk a little bit about Mercari, friends. I haven't been over there. I don't know what's going on over there, but I know with Vendu, you can cross-post to Mercari, Tradesy, Citizen, Etsy. Like, they're adding more and more marketplaces all the time. Karen says, I've been really lucky and had no issues with my packages. My sales have been horrible for some reason, struggling lately. Okay, Karen, are you listing regularly? If you're listing regularly, then let's troubleshoot what else it could be. For me, it's usually that I haven't been consistent on my listing. Usually when my sales are slow, I sit my butt down and say 5 or 10 every day, 5 or 10 every day. Get on the platforms. They want you on there. Send out offers, anything to be on the platform. The algorithms love it. That's usually what I do. And then if it doesn't seem like it's that obvious, maybe a closet or a store review would really help. Mickle Pickle Pie says, I feel fortunate to have had, I think she said, to not have had anything go missing from USPS. I'm knocking on wood right now. And if you're curious, go on and look, because I keep hearing about it. And then I'm like, oh, wait, do I have any missing packages? Like, So I went on eBay and everything I've shipped out seems to be on schedule. And I have this one sweater on Poshmark. So check your listings. Go on eBay or Posh or whatever and look at your listings and just click on the tracking to make sure. Because if they seem stuck in transit, I have one that I'm a little, it's too soon to worry about it, but it does still say in transit. But like I got this note from Poshmark saying, "Hi, Grateful Queen. We wanted to update you that your sale of RD style sweater might arrive late to this customer due to shipping carrier delays. Thanks for your patience. You can check out the latest." So I'm hoping Poshmark is also sending this to customers like, hey, we're on it, you know? James says, "I've given people the choice to wait or have me send them knowing the issues exist. If they wait, I offer 20%. Only one took advantage of the waiting and the rest took the chance." Wow, that's a creative idea. So you like message people and you say, "There's major shipping delays. Do you want me to wait and hold off on sending it until things clear up? Or do you want me to send it right now?" So that's clever. That's one way to do it. And you've only had one person take you up on it. Good to know. I got messages coming up on my computer. How do I get them off of there? Oh, shoot. That wasn't it. Anyway, that's one idea. So far, mine seem to be okay, except that sweater one. I mean, I got messages from eBay saying, this was like 2 weeks ago, "We know that USPS is having major issues." I mean, our postal service works so well the majority of the time that it's like, wow, it's a miracle that my packages get there. So it's understandable that right now with COVID and holidays and everything that they would be having delays. But usually it just works so well. I'm really thankful for that. Courageously Thriving says, "I have something I ordered off Poshmark as a gift for my daughter on December 7th. Just got a message that it's delayed." So we're talking 10, 11 days. Yeah. I mean, you know, everybody's going to deal with it their own way. But the first and main thing I want to say is this is your opportunity to practice your customer service as a reseller, right? I mean, this is what I plan on doing, and you see if it works for you. But it's like, I'm going to check all my packages, and if they are delayed, I'm going to reach out to customers and say, "Hey, just want to let you know I'm on it. This is what's happening. It's a known issue. It's happening to most people, but I know it's happening, and I'm on it, and we're in this together," kind of thing. Like, provide some good customer service and be nice. Think about it like Michelle ordered something for Christmas and she's saying, and it's like, it's probably not going to get there. Think about it from the customer's perspective. You know, it's upsetting to order something and be excited about it. And it may not be your fault, but they might need a little bit of like validation. Like, I know this must be hard and I'm working on it. I'm here to help. I've checked in with Poshmark. I've checked in with eBay. You know, just do some good communication and be as nice as you can around it. I think I just saw, Daniela made it. I haven't made one of these lives in so long. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to see you. I've seen you over like on Leslie's channel, but I'm so happy to see you. Great. How are things in Rhode Island? Did you get like majorly hit with the snowstorm? Candace Smith. Oh, you won my giveaway. I just sent it out. Oh no, I hope it gets there. We're sitting here talking about USPS issues. Hello, I shipped a package from Ohio on Monday, but it didn't start tracking until it arrived in Texas. I didn't realize it was an issue until Poshmark sent me a message to see if I shipped it. Exactly. And to be honest, neither did I. Like, I'm hearing about it, but because I didn't hear anything from anybody, I was like, oh, must be fine. But then because I knew I'd probably talk to you about it tonight, I checked my tracking on all my items, and I've got like one thing that's question mark, too soon to worry about it. This one sweater that I just read the email from Poshmark that they're aware of it, but now it is moving. So my suggestion might be just go on and look at anything you've shipped in the past 2 weeks and just hit the little tracking code and see where it is. And if it isn't there yet, start communicating. There are things you can do. I'd say the number one thing to do is communicate with your customers and let them know you're trying, you care, you're in it with them, you'll hopefully they're going to get it. Things are just delayed, but you want them to know you're on it. Oh, Bora Bora Jen says, I've had customers contact me almost daily asking me where their stuff is. And that's hard. No doubt about it. It's like, eek, you sent it out on time. So how are you responding? Does anybody have like some good verbiage or language that you can use to write to customers or to respond? Because we don't want to get into like a defensive stance right away and be like, hey, sorry, I sent it, like, sorry, it's not my fault, USPS. You don't want to go to that place. You want to be in integrity with your business. You want people to feel like you are concerned, because you would be if you were the customer, right? So that's how I would suggest it. Holly says, the worst for me is the shorts that were mailed November 26th. November 26th. Yeah. Was that you mailing them, or you're hoping to receive those? At that point, if my customer hadn't received it and it had been that long, I'm going to probably contact eBay or Poshmark and say, how can I handle this? But I may be refunding people because it's not my fault. It's not their fault, but it might be the right thing to do for my business. Jen says, yep, I have to apologize and explain about the USPS. Let's see what Jacob just said, but his thing went fluttering away. Oh, hi, Alicia. Alicia McLean. Hey, I was finally able to make your live again. I missed you in the Friday chats. I know, where you been? Dustyleatherandlace Kelly says, mail has slowed. Oh, yeah. Where was Jacob's comment? It went flying by me, Jacob, and I'm trying to find you. I don't know. It's like 10 comments came in after that. Oh, hi, Donna. Some people are coming in. Gosh, Jacob, sorry, I can't find that comment now. Oh, here we go. I've also received first-class letters that have been in the mail for weeks. Yeah, and you know what? I just sent my nephews. This is probably stupid. I probably did something stupid, which was I bought gift cards for my nieces and nephews, and I mailed them out. What I probably should have done was put them like in a priority one, so at least it'd be tracking. That was probably not smart. Ugh. Oh well. Beth Tillman says, I got that message today and then got another message saying the package was back on track. Is that from Poshmark? So I do like how they're doing it. Donna says, hi, everyone. I have 3 Poshmark packages missing since last Friday. Poshmark canceled one of them today, even though I reported it not tracking. Did Poshmark cancel it, or did the customer cancel it? I'd be so surprised if Poshmark was going and canceling orders. I wonder if the customer asked to cancel, like if they don't get it in a certain amount of time. Again, contact your customers. You can write to them in the comments, or on eBay you can send messages just saying, hey, we're having major USPS issues. Most packages are getting there. They're just delayed, and no matter what happens, don't worry. I'm in it with you. We'll figure it out. Either eBay's going to refund them, or Poshmark, or the other platform, or we might have to, and that would stink, but it's probably all part of doing business, right? Daniela says, I have reached out to all my customers and explained what's going on. They have all been very receptive and understanding. Yep, that's my experience when I was evacuated in October. I had to leave my house for a week. I wasn't near my inventory. I had orders to ship out the next day. I messaged everybody, and everybody was super understanding. I was so, you might always get like one person who's just angry, but it's like every single person was like, oh my God, take your time, don't worry. And I asked them, do they want to cancel? Very few people did. Style on Sale says, the problem with eBay with the delayed shipping is if the buyer opens a case, they will likely get a refund and will still get the package and are not required to return it to eBay. Let me think about that. That is I would call eBay. So if I'm in that situation, you have a place where you can write in about the cases, so you could document something, but I would want to talk to eBay and say, during the fires, eBay was really great. Like, they refunded people for things like that. The problem with eBay is the delayed shipping. If the buyer opens a case, so the buyer would open a case that says, I didn't get this item, but then you can upload your tracking. And when I've uploaded my tracking, I can, on the comment section, you can comment, and I put my tracking in there. And when eBay reviews the case, they'll see your tracking. Every single time for me in 10 years of selling on eBay, when I have shown that I have shipped it, even if it got lost in the mail, friends, they have refunded. eBay has refunded out of their money, not mine. 10 years of reselling, when a customer says they have not received it, but it shows on tracking that I shipped it, eBay has always covered it. So that situation, I'm not sure if I'm understanding that situation right, or if it's like, but I would contact eBay. When I actually pick up the phone and call eBay, it's kind of a drag. You might have to wait on hold, whatever, but they've been good. they've been good with resolutions. So I would suggest trying that. And Melissa says you can appeal eBay decisions as well. I've never done that. Like, I'm trying to think if I've had the need. The big thing I have the problem with on eBay is, like, it happened this week again, and it doesn't happen that often, so don't be afraid to sell on eBay, friends. But like, I got a return, the person didn't like the fit, and they put it as an item not as described case. And I could have probably contacted eBay and been like, this shouldn't be a ding on me as item not as described. They just didn't like the fit. But sometimes I just want to like move on. I'm so busy. I'm just like, whatever. I refunded. They sent them back. I refunded it. Move on with my life. Oh, look, another super chat from Evolving Always. What a sweetie she is. Terry says, thank you for your dose of positivity every Friday, Quemby. Am I being positive? I don't even know if I'm I don't think I'm being positive. I'm just sharing with you how I do things. But if it comes off as positive, that's fantastic. And that might be something I've learned from you guys, because I would never have described myself as being positive, because I'm also kind of a realist. Like, I'm not someone who just thinks positively about things. No, I take a lot of action. I believe in cause and effect, karma, whatever you want to call it. So I'm very action oriented. I don't just wait and think things are just going to work out. But I do try and have an outlook. Maybe I have a positive mindset. Anyway, I really appreciate the comment, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate getting to know you, and I appreciate the content that you are putting out. And one of the things that I care a lot about on social media, let me know what you guys think about this. I care about encouragement. I care about encouraging other people and building each other up. And even if I feel a little green with envy or jealous, sometimes me owning that and being like, wow, I'm jealous of that person's growth, but I'm still going to support them and share their thing. And I think Terry might share that too. She shared some of my stuff. Like, she doesn't have to do that on Instagram. She just shares it to be generous and help somebody out, which I really appreciate about her and her content. And I encourage you all to do that. When you notice you're comparing, like, wow, look what this person's doing, I feel like crap about myself. That's a moment for you to go, hold up, wait a minute. I don't need to be in this compare game. I'm doing the best I can. They're obviously rocking it. I'm gonna share their stuff. I'm gonna promote them. I'm gonna write them a message and say, thank you. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna like their video, share their YouTube video. Turn it around. Turn it around. Okay, let's see. Daniela says, I'm not sure if every UPS store does it, but the one near me does. There's a USPS truck that arrives every day at 4:30. I don't know. Oh, Style on Sale says that's the problem. No tracking showing. But you printed a label, Style on Sale. So this is what I would do. I don't ever want to come across like I'm telling people what to do. It's like, here's what I would do in your shoes. You are a responsible adult. You figure out what you want to do, all of you. I just talk. You figure out what works for you, people. You printed out, hopefully through eBay, you printed out a label. So if you go into your labels, which you can find on eBay, labels that you've already printed, and then get the tracking off the bottom of the label, as if you were going to go reprint it. There's a tracking number. Put that tracking number. But you're saying it never tracked, like they never scanned it. The USPS may never scanned it, so it looks like you never even shipped it. That could be a problem. Kelly is here, my friend Kelly. Great channel over at Kelly Schaffner. Gosh, you've been doing like everyday videos, the Vlogmas thing. It's been like amazing. I got a 5-star review today with a horrible review. I got a 5-star review today with a horrible review regarding the shipping times. It took 2 weeks to get her handbag, and I shipped within 24 hours. I feel really bad for the customer. Yeah. I mean, I feel bad too. Like, I know when I order stuff, I just ordered a bunch of stuff for Christmas on Amazon. I'm like waiting for the stuff. I was so excited that most of it came early. So put yourself in that customer's shoes like Kelly's doing. Like, it's hard to order something and be excited about it or hopeful and then be like, oh, it's not here. It's not coming. Like, and it's hard to be in our position. Like, I shipped it out. I did my job. I shouldn't have to pay for this. It's just a hard situation, but it's like, what are you going to do in the hard situation with your reselling business? Hard stuff's going to come up. It's a pandemic. It's COVID. The USPS is overworked, understaffed. It's holiday season. This stinks. And you know what? Here's the deal. Here's my mindset. I don't know if you can go here yourselves, but if I have to spend 50 or $100 loss on my reselling business this year because we're in a pandemic and the USPS is crazy, oh well. If I have to refund some customers and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. Your package didn't get there. You must be disappointed. I want you to know I do care. I did my best. I've written people and done like, hey, do you want to split it 50-50? Like when there's been something like that. But if I have to spend that money, it stinks. I'm grateful I have an extra 50 or $100. Some people might not. I get that. But for me, at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop reselling over this. I mean, it's a part-time gig for me, but I make good money reselling and I love the business. And things like this are going to happen. And we might need to be flexible. And we might need to be, we're disappointed. This sucks. I don't want to have to lose the money, my cost of goods. I might be out some money. And this is what's going on in our world right now. It's not the worst thing ever, right? Let's not get like too crazy. Sarah Lee says, I love how you know our names and know a little bit about each of us, Quenby. Well, thank you. I do try. I know I'm not the best with the names. I do mess them up. And I try to learn them, but there's a lot of them. But I care about you guys. Like the people who show up in this Friday, listen, when I go on Instagram, you're the people I go look for. So I can share your content, so I can put a like on it, so I can check my messages. It's my Friday people. You guys are my people that I have a lot invested in. We have relationships now, so I try. Leslie says, I believe in speaking life into people. Empowering people is number one to me. One kind word or act can change someone's life. Many people tell me I've done that for them, and I'm just being me. That's what we love about you. Alicia says, I've been missing action due to family issues, but I'm back. I love the Friday night chat. So much love and information shared. It is true. We have built this together. We all deserve credit. We all show up and we talk to people in the chat and we make comments and we do, we're all showing up for each other. And that's how that works. Jacob says, I finally hunted down our neighborhood USPS blue box after thinking for years there wasn't one in the area in case I have something to go out after the mail carrier comes. You guys, I don't even use my mail carrier. Oh, Lisette. I love seeing Lisette. So for a while there, I was using, because I have packages going out every day. It's a rare day that I don't have one sale on either Poshmark or eBay, but I don't have them come pick up for me because they're not reliable. It's like some days they come and some days they don't. So Peter sometimes run into the post office for me. Thanks, babe. I'm running to the post office. I mean, because I don't trust them to come. That's probably not true everywhere. Did I see Margaret from Dresden Avenue? Here she is. I'm still here. I'm working on a big Instagram announcement I'll be posting tonight. So definitely go check that out. But Beth Sabol says, I just go with the flow also. Whatever comes up with the mail, I just roll with it. I don't get bent out of shape with customers. It's not worth it. Kill them with kindness. Okay, if you want all the truth about the whole USPS thing, here it is. Go with the flow, whatever comes up. Don't get bent out of shape. It's not worth it. And I don't want to minimize people. For some people, they're full-time resellers. This is their business. They're losing money. And I don't want to minimize that. It is hard that you're losing money. I 100% get how hard that is. And it's hard if customers are coming at you. I get it. And at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stop reselling? Are you going to be so angry? Don't do that to yourself. Just say, this sucks, but guess what? I am a strong person. I'm a good business person. I'll make up this money somewhere. Maybe something good will come my way. Maybe if this person who didn't get their package for 3 weeks and it's stuck and they're upset, maybe if I refund them, something's going to come my way. That's how I believe life works. I believe there's a lot of cause and effect. And it's very circular. And so, just try and work on your mindset around it, even if it's hard. Restyle secrets. I read that UPS and FedEx dropped a lot of their big retail customers because they knew they couldn't handle the volume. All those packages have gone into the USPS system gridlock. Good point. Really good point, as usual, from Heidi. She is a source of wisdom for us all the time. Gosh, there's a lot you guys are talking about. Holly says, so I printed 2 copies of one shipping label and did not realize Both packages ended up at one guy's. Since I sent cards with my email, he emailed me and was kind enough to forward it to the right label. Okay, there's a little dose of humanity. Yes, there are a lot of people out there that kind of stink and are meh, but then there's people like that. Like, what did that guy do that for? Just to do the right thing and be nice. I try and do the right thing. There are a lot of things I've done that aren't always in my best interest, but I'm trying to do the right thing because those are my values personally. I've spoken about this before. I have values. Hopefully we all do. Hopefully you're clear about what they are. Hopefully you're clear about your values and what your life purpose is and all that. I try and run my business with those same values. I don't just have those values for my personal life, but then with my reselling business, whatever, no. And it's like, I believe in trying to do the right thing. So ask yourself, what's the right thing in this situation? And how do I want to run my business? In line with my values, hopefully. So I'm going to try and do the best thing I can here. I'm going to be kind to these customers who are upset. I'm going to be kind when I try and communicate and open a case with USPS. I might have to do some refunds. I know that this is a good universe and I'll be provided for. There is enough. It will come back to me in some way. That's what I try and do to counter off all the hard stuff. There's a ton of hopeful stuff too. Ooh, I'm on my box tonight, friends. Kim Miller, that is so nice, she says. Terry, thank you so much. Friday nights are so fun. You're the perfect hostess. Wouldn't it be great, though, if we were all at my house with, like, cocktails or tea or whatever it is you do, and we've gone thrifting and then come back for a chat? That would be, like, amazing, and one day we'll have a meetup somewhere, probably in 2021 or 2022. With the rate we're going. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate so much the super chat. It really does help me feel supported and encouraged to keep showing up on Fridays and putting stuff out there. It makes me feel like, wow, this has value for people. And if it has value for people, I'm showing up for it as best I can. Let's see what James has to say. He's another one full of wisdom. There are no absolutes in life. Just absolute, okay? Do your best, leave a kind word, be reasonable, and give the rest up to God. Don't be afraid to lose a few bucks because the stress leaves too. Hope you're listening to that and taking it in, and that is some good wisdom from our community. Hey, babes. That's Petey. He's in the other room often, like telling me that the volume's good. I could have him on here one of these nights. Maybe if we do a New Year's one. Who was it that said that? Maybe you can message me on Instagram, because I'm the sort of person where I have a lot of plates in the air, like most of us. And if I don't write it down, where are my list girls and guys? Are you list people? I say all the time, if I don't write it down, it never happened. Maybe I'll remember to write it down, but I've got lists upon lists because I'm trying to accomplish a lot in my life. I have this one incarnation. I have a lot to do. I'm busy. So I got to write it down. And would we do a couple of guests again with giveaways? Because I thought that was the best thing ever. So if you want to do it, leave a message on the video. And please make sure you're subscribed. I'm supposed to say that at least a few times in every video, and I forget. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you're subscribed or you won't get the notifications when I do my pop-up lives. Barbara Babash, oh my gosh, she's my voice of reason. She's like my little angel that sits over here and says, Quenby, no, you don't need to keep all those Free People tops. You've got an entire collection. Just sell those and or wear it once and sell them. And I'm like, thank you, Barbara. I needed to hear it. She was on our Monday, so go and watch that Monday holiday. We had such a good time at that live. Barbara says, I try not to stress at the little things. There's enough big things to stress over. Oh my God, is that not truth? That is the truth. You know what? And that's one great thing I love about being a psychotherapist, friends, is that I've got clients who are dealing with things you don't want to think about. And it helps give me perspective. Now, am I a human being and I get caught up in worrying about stupid things? Oh, yes, I do all the time. And then I try and say, okay, Quemby, this is not the big stuff. Take some breaths, set it aside if you need to. You know, this is not the big stuff. You know, so I completely agree. And we all kind of do it. We're just silly, messy human beings. But, ooh, there's a note from my Lisette. I got to pull it up. One of my favorite humans. Quemby, for me, it's your constant conscious effort to be supportive of us and inclusive of everyone. You make a point to see and hear everyone when you can, feeling blessed for your friendship. Okay, Lisette always makes me want to cry, and I'm not crying on YouTube. I want to take a picture, though, because I want to read this later and cry. Not crying on YouTube. As I tell you guys to be vulnerable. Oops, that's on selfie mode. I hate that. So embarrassing. Wait, I'll do a smile one in case I share it. Thank you. That is my mission in life when I get super clear and I do my journaling about why are you here on this planet and what are you up to, Quemby? What is your life purpose? What is this all about? That's kind of it. Like maybe I'll share this I'll share more about this if we do the vision board kind of workshop on YouTube. I can't figure out how to do it, but I'd like to. If anyone's interested, let me know if that's something anyone's even interested about. Like, we could do it around reselling or life where you get your goals all down there on paper with words and collage and stuff. I'm trying to think of how to do it, but I'd like to do it with you. But that's what Lisette said here is kind of like a lot about what my life purpose is, to see and hear everyone. Now, that's a big task, but I try and just be like, I see you. I see you. I hear you. Okay. Michelle says, yes, absolutely love the holiday live and engaging with all the wonderful ladies on the live and wonderful community in the live chat. Oh my God, we're at an hour. Shut up. I'm just getting rolling. I try to keep the Friday live to an hour, but it goes too fast. Those of you who were on the live with me on Monday, did it go wicked fast? Was it like a blip? Because that's how I feel on Friday. I feel like I'm just getting warmed up trying to get to the comments, and then it's like almost over, and I want to respect your time. Here's somebody new, I think. Shelzu Gift Michelle's Closet. Vision board, yes, please. I was planning to do one in March. Then, well, things blew up. Yeah, I have the last 10 years. I have 10 years of collages. If you don't know what a vision board is, oh, look it. Leslie said, wait, where'd it go? I had a vision board party in October. They're so much fun. Oh my God, I didn't mean to steal your idea. I didn't even know you did that. And I don't think you care about that because you're like me who believes there's enough. Don't worry about things like that. But I do them every year. I believe in them. I try to do them with my clients, my therapy clients. If you put your goals, visions, intentions down in writing or in images and you look at them more regularly, they are more apt to come to fruition. It's been studied. I think it's kind of a spiritual thing, but they found a way to empirically, quantitatively measure it. You are more likely to meet those goals. So I do it. And I haven't done one specifically around reselling. I do them about my whole life, but maybe we could do a reselling one or like a business one. So it's fitting for this channel. I always say these things and then I get myself, I'm like, oh, now I got to figure this out. Christy Blocker, you sweet thing. Thanks for being a great sis. Oh my God. Thank you so, so much. That just warms my heart. I feel like you see what I'm trying to do here and people are on board and they're in and they're getting it and it's finally happening after over a year of being on YouTube. We are creating a reselling community where we can support each other in our business goals, in our ideas of what we want for ourselves financially, our business, our reselling world, but also in a lot of other ways too. There's like, we're colleagues and friends. I'm even like a sister. I really appreciate that. I want you to know that I really, really appreciate it. Vandi's Closet. I love Melissa. She's like my friend now. We've done a couple videos together. No one owns ideas. That is true, man. Leslie says, you're not stealing. I would totally come to yours. I have a video that shows my office. It's a massive vision board. I've seen that in your backgrounds. I love that in your background, Leslie, you've got all these like inspiring words. And it's just like, I can tell it is your creative space. This is my therapy office. So it's sort of like, but I have my art table over here where you can't see. But, Nicole says, I use the Passion Planner to help me look forward in my business and make goals by month, quarter, year, 5 years, and 10 years. That's why you are like an amazing entrepreneur. You're so successful and you're going to be, because you have like business mindset. I don't know that I have that. I mean, I do, but like, I'm not quite that organized about it, but you do. You, my friend, are going to be extremely successful at everything you do. All right, let's start finishing up because you guys probably have things to do. So put anything you want to put in the chat now. Your closet, your giveaway, anything. Somebody please message me about a New Year's live possibly. And if anyone's interested in joining me, I can have myself and 5 people. That is so beautiful. She's talking to Leslie. Speaking life into people. Wow, I can imagine you've uplifted many. We should all make that our aim. The world would be so much better. Donna says, Quemby, I have a non-reselling question. When is your birthday? I'm interested in what sign you are. I am March, so I'm a Pisces, but every astrologer that I've ever seen is like, that doesn't make any sense. So when they look at the whole big picture of I guess I have a Taurus rising. So they're like, oh, that makes more sense. And so when I lived at Esalen Institute, it's a humanistic psychology institute, essentially, in Big Sur. Look it up. I lived there for a couple of years. That's amazing. I had an astrologer. She's like this world famous astrologer. She traveled all over, and we're in a group setting, and she's reading everyone's charts. And she looks at me like this. She's looking at my chart, and she goes, wow, you're a lot smarter than you look. I never forgot it. I was like, oh, I guess I don't know. Like, I guess I don't look smart or something, but I appreciated that. But it was kind of funny. Okay, look at Beth. Beth, come over here. Beth's closet is at reach. That's not right, Beth. It's at retire to resell, right? I'm loving Fridays. This is my second live. This is only our second live. I feel like we must have talked other places. Okay. Mickle Pickle Pie says, I'm still learning how to work from home. Oh my gosh. I'm good at it because I'm like, I just shut my door and I'm like, I'm not available. I'm at work. You have to have really good boundaries. And if you struggle with boundaries, work from home could be hard for you. And she says, I have a full-time job. This is my side hustle. Me too. Me too. Leslie says, 2 of my children are Pisces. They're totally different. Yeah, it has to do with all your other stuff that you have going on. Time to relax with your hubby. Wink, wink, right, Daniela? We know what that means. You're going to relax? I can joke like that with Daniela because she's got a nice little wicked sense of humor. James says, my executive coach had me doing this. Sounds like the same thing. Art journaling. I'm a huge art journaling. Sarah Lee, one of these times remind me. I've got a bunch of my art journaling stuff over there. I love it. Everyone's loving this thing called the Passion Planner. Let's end with Lisette's words. I will always believe that there is more good in the world than not. And you know what? That's a mindset because you can find evidence for whatever way you choose. If you say this world is evil and it's dark and why do you even have kids, you will find evidence to support that thought, friends. But if you're like Lisette and you said, I choose to believe there's more good, that this is a generous universe, that life is on your side, that life is for you, not against you. If you choose to believe that, that is what you're going to see. So my friends, try and find the good in yourself, in someone in your house right now that you can leave this live and say, hey, I just want to appreciate you for this. I just want to say you're a good person. I care about you, or thank you for doing the laundry, whatever it is. Try and find the good in yourself and the other people. Try and find the good in everything, even though we're in the middle of a USPS shipping nightmare and we're resellers who ship things. Try and find the good in the situation. Try and do the right thing, something that makes you feel good about yourself and your business. And when do I get to see you again? Next Friday's Christmas, so I won't see you. I might have to find another live time next week because that's way too long. I've never gone 2 weeks without seeing you, my friends. I have some videos coming out, so I hope that you tune into my channel and check those out too. Thank you for being here. It means a lot to me. Special thank you to anyone who offered a super chat. That really does help me out in my vision of this channel. And I'll see you soon, friends. Bye.